Welcome in. It's now Friday the 8th of May and I thought I'd do a quick pick a card. I used the beautiful Lightseers deck yesterday with the Oracle cards that go with it, and I really liked the message that came through. It was very real. It was quite relevant for all of us, how we go through heartache in life. And today I thought, let's do a quick pick a card. 1 and 2, I'm going to be doing around the energies that we're in the moment. Because the moon is in Aquarius, it's about taking control of the chaos in your life and turning it into your power. So I'm going to do an A and B pick a card. So let's quickly draw those cards. I hope you are navigating everything well. Just know that when you're solving problems and you are choosing to listen to the signs that come into your life, and you're choosing to have more positive outlooks, this gives you a chance. This gives you a chance to get through whatever is attacking you in your life, whoever's throwing garbage at you, whatever challenges you're going through. Just know that you are amazing and you can get through anything you want. You put your mind to it. Put it that way. You can have days where you're off, and today might be one of those days. So choose between 1 and 2. What is happening here? Card 1 and 2. How are you taking control of the chaos in your life and taking back your power? Let's see what comes up for you. And we have pile 1, the sacred flow of yes, and pile 2, bliss is worth creating from. So let's see what those two are. Whatever appeals to you here. And you know what I love about these is that both the sacral chakra, which is where your power comes from. The next one is obviously your solar plexus, which is the power, but this is your creativity. Look at this beautiful energy. You've got heart chakra, you've got sacral, you've got all this flow of bliss coming through. So pile 1 is the card number 30 and pile 2 is card number 26. I'll see you that side. Okay, pile 1. This is about movement and ease, things falling into place effortlessly, positive validations, support from the universe looking after you. So this is a card about asking you, have you ever noticed everybody else around you, how things fall into place for them? They've always got the luck. They're always winning competitions and they don't have any barriers in their life. And you look at them and go, oh my gosh, you're just flowing so well. Everything is always yes for you. And when you're in the right wave, they're on it. These kind of people, they're always out there doing all this. Yes, everything's happy, everything's great. And you look at yourself and you go, well, where's mine? Why didn't that come in for me? Why have I always got chaos? Why have I always got problems flowing around me? Why do I always have an upstream swim? Why does I feel like everything's pushing against me? And you got in the picture, you got a salmon here going up, and says, since I know that you're not a salmon, there's no need to be swimming against the waters. Create a flow for yourself. Let go of the resistance. And that is what the yes is all about. When you allow life to just flow for you, to give it a little bit of a nudge, to say, you know what, I am going to just not dominate anything. I'm not going to control anything. I'm just going to let that go. I'm just going to let myself flow through all of it and give myself that yes. So that's what your card is about. So let's see how what the tarot cards come up to say for you. How do you do this? Pile 1, how do you get this sacred flow of yes going in your life? How do you get going? And why? I'm going to ask the first question. Whoopsie. Gosh, cards everywhere. I want to ask the first question, why is this happening? So why do you always have the no's? And then how do you get the yeses going? Let's get those two. And then I can see what it is. Now, don't be scared of this card. This card is just saying to you that there are things in your life that you need to end, okay, that are causing that block for you. So how can you navigate the chaos right now? How can you turn yourself into power? You need to identify, put boundaries up on those things that are causing you the chaos. So that is the death and rebirth. And you cannot move into a new rebirth unless you close that door. And that's simply that's what that card is. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles here. And the Knight of Pentacles is a knight that goes forward, planting the seeds slowly. You can see he's not riding his horse. He's not screaming ahead. He's taking time. Pentacles are always a long process. So this is your advice. Just live your life very slowly, in one flow at a time, one step at a time. Plant the seeds that mean a lot to you. Put your boundaries up and watch them flow and watch them flourish abundantly. In the bottom of the deck, you've got the Sun card. Can't ask for anything more than that. It's a simple, sweet message for you this Friday, pile 1. And pile 2, bliss is worth creating from. So this is in the flow with the universe, passionately creating, being on purpose, creating from your own heart, finding the things that make your heart sing, manifesting more bliss and calling that into your life. So bliss attracts bliss. This is what this card is saying. When you decide to live with bliss in your heart, you call more of that good stuff into your life. And that is the manifestation 101. So when you are tapping into that, when you power in your dreams, you find that daily and you're a badass and you have some kind of a successful strategy going, think about how you want to get that going. Wouldn't it help you if you will build things a little bit quicker? No, you need to just be in the bliss, tap and give yourself that higher tolerance kind of energy. Like it's almost like, do I take that risk? Do I go through this with all the stress and toxins in my life? But you can rewire your brain and pump in those happy hormones to make everything possible for yourself. So give yourself that little edge when you're facing challenges. If you've been working on it and you're thinking, oh no, I don't know if I'm ready for this. This is a card to say keep going, because you've started something. You've started something, and this is definitely you taking that self-care aspect too, because you might be neglecting yourself. And I think the way that you are currently putting your mental health and your mindset and your physical ability into this, it's time to do the work. It's time to take the risk, jump in with both feet and go crazy into it. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say around this. Right, angels, spirits, guides. Pile 2. They have started something. You've started something, pile 2. Let's see what it is if you take the risk. What will your outcome be if you take this risk? Can you give them some encouragement, please, angel, spirits, guides, on how to take the risk, how to get this going, how to get this into your life? Let's see what you have. And you have 4 of Pentacles. I took 2 cards there, and King of Swords. Awesome. Now, pile number 1 is very similar, but this is more of you have made a decision. You are taking the risk. This is go for it. Now, this is a card to say you've got security. You've done the homework. Whatever you wanted to do, 4 of Pentacles. You can see she's standing away from the little town because she's got all of her pentacles in her bag, and she's trusting that she's stable in whatever decision she makes. It's also a card of try not to hold on too much to the outcome of it. Try not to have too much of an expectation. Rather live the life. Rather just create and have the experience. And then you've got the King of Swords saying to you here, have that plan in your mind. Be mentally stable. Be mentally secure in yourself. You can see he's got all these wise creatures around him. A bat, an owl, a raven, saying to you, you know, you are in your mental state. You've got a clear mind about it. Sorry about that. My little doggy started to bark. But I think it's also quite nice because there might be a lot of interruptions in your life. And he rules from a place of intelligence. He, as I said to you, all these wise signs around him. He's made a plan. And I think even though you're trying to seek proof that this is okay, you're trying to seek more stability, you're trying to have everything in a row, this feels like you are just a little bit cautious of what you're doing because you're so scared that it's not going to work. So I think right now, just give yourself that clear thinking, that strong communicating energy, and just be the leader and be brave and have courage towards what you want to do. Because look what's happening. Whatever you're doing in your life, it is meant to be. This is the end of a cycle. You've learned the tools. You're starting something new. So whatever you're creating, this is to say, that door is closed. Your new chapter is opening. So whatever you're doing is opening into this new world for you. So take it and run with it, pile 2. Take it and run with it. Have an awesome day.